Hey everybody, it's Rod Jackson here. We're finally live. So I forgot to hit the live button earlier, but we're actually live now. Woo! Hallelujah. And let's welcome Rod Tulao to my live stream here. It's called Keeping Tabs with Rod Jackson with special guest Rod Tulao all the way from San Diego Bay. How are you? You good, Rod? Oh, we lost Rod. Uh-oh. Where's Rod? Yeah, he's There you are, Rod.
Oh,
There you are. We got you now.
here I am.
We lost you because Rod's going through like the internet where the Wi-Fi could get a little delayed. Yeah. So did you hear what I said, Rod?
You were introducing me, and I think that's what it cut off.
Oh yeah. Okay. No worries. Yeah. So what happened was we were supposed to be live about a few minutes ago, and I hadn't been on this app called StreamYard for a while, and I forgot to hit go live on my end. You have to hit this button. So we had a slight delay, but everybody's been waiting for our live stream and waiting for Rod all the way from California, all the way from San Diego Bay. So we have some cool people watching today.
Yes, that's right.
So Patrick Mahomes is watching from from Kansas City Chiefs, the quarterback. Well, I don't think it's him actually. Also, there's Jeffrey, our friend Jeffrey. You know Jeffrey. Yes, Rod. Yeah, and then also Gina, your wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yes.
Michelle is watching too. Yeah, so we might get delayed a little bit because of the connection with Rod, but we'll be okay. So Rod, tell me, how did you actually meet me in person, or actually meet me in general
In
on the internet?
person, met at the NAM convention. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, but we also before that you became a fan of mine on where on YouTube, yes. Oh, there you are. Yeah, there you are. There's a little latency on your end. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
you're good.
Sorry
So I
about that,
basically,
Ron.
yeah. Oh, no worries, no worries. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes if your signal is not good, your Wi-Fi it'll delay the video a little bit. So I'm actually directly plugged into the internet right now, so we don't have any delay. Yeah. So next time you could do that. Don't worry about it. But so yeah.
Sure.
So you actually met me on YouTube, like where Jeffrey is, our friend Jeffrey is watching right now, and also someone named
Oh,
Jennifer
okay.
Bilana Fernandez says, "Hey Rod, do you see that comment?"
Oh, yes, that's my cousin.
Oh, cool. So you have people from all over the world watching. That's great. Yeah. So
Yes.
I want to ask you a question. So actually, why do you like guitar so much, and how did you get into the guitar, and what age were you when you started actually?
Oh, yeah. Ron, I actually started playing guitar in elementary school, and
Well,
I
what age you
played
mean
guitar from
exactly?
elementary school all the way up to high school,
Really?
and yeah, so I would
So what
say
age are you
maybe
talking about? What age are you talking about?
maybe around 10 years old or so that I started
Really?
playing.
Wow. So I was about 11 when I started, and
Yeah,
so
well,
why did
about
you
10 years old when I started.
and then what were you doing in school? What kind of you know music, or were you taking a class or something about it? Or did you have a teacher?
I did take a few. I did. I actually had a couple of guitar teachers when I was in elementary school, And then when I was in junior high, I didn't really have any. In high school, I didn't really have any teachers, so I played. I just practiced. So it was self-taught.
So you never had any teachers at all when you were growing up?
Not really. I didn't. Just back when I was in elementary school, and no, not when I was like in junior high and high school.
Oh wow. Okay. Oh, that's cool. So actually, as an adult, did you ever have a teacher as well?
I did not. I was
Oh
just
wow.
doing things on my own, and it's just until I after high school I stopped playing guitar, and that was maybe over 30 years ago when I stopped playing.
And when did you start playing again? That's interesting. I never heard anybody just stop playing for 30 years. Because you look
So
so
I
young.
started. Oh, I started playing again in 2001.
Oh wow, wow. So, how long you been playing guitar since? Oh, you've been playing guitar since then. So that's about 20 years, 23 years, no, 24 years, or is it
Back
21?
then, yeah, back then, and then I stopped after high school, and then just got back into it about 4 years ago.
Oh wow, interesting. Yeah, yeah. Someone's saying they can't hear you as well as I don't know why, but it's okay. If you could talk a little louder, maybe.
Sure, sure. I'll try to talk
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
bit louder.
yeah. So hey, so look at this. Oh yeah. Hey Rod and hey Jen. Oh, my voice is a little low. They're saying. My voice. Can you hear my voice? Okay, actually.
I can.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Okay. Okay. I'll talk a little louder, everybody. So yeah, that's interesting. So you never had a real teacher then?
No, just off of
Oh
magazines and
wow.
books. Hmm.
Oh oh, interesting. Interesting. Someone said Gina said they could hear us both well. You
Oh,
know,
good.
so yeah, I don't know why. I might put a wire directly. Can I get the wire, please, from the headphones? And so anyway, so now so yeah, so that's interesting. So you know what I mean? When I was a kid growing up, I always I never I didn't I had friends that taught me, and what happened was I started really studying and taking private lessons when I was in college. You know, and that's an interesting subject.
Mm.
But you know what happens when it's important. Like I find a lot of people on YouTube, they never take lessons with a private teacher, and then they wonder why they never get better because no one's telling you what you need. You're doing this wrong. You're doing that wrong. I mean, whatever, or not. You're not doing this right. I don't want to say wrong all the time, and those kind of things. So it's really important to actually what's the word um, get a teacher to help you at least maybe consistent teacher
Hmm.
if you really want to get serious about playing you know because you really can't tell what you're doing if if no one if you don't have anybody that judges what you're doing, you know what I mean.
That's true. That someone that has experience.
Yeah, well they can tell you, look, you're putting your finger here incorrectly, you're not using the right technique, you need to practice with a metronome, you need to learn tunes. I mean, they'll tell you the things you need to know that you don't want to know. You know what I mean? That you've been in denial about all your life. Like going to the doctor. That's you know what I
Hmm.
mean. They'll tell you things you don't want to know about. That you have to go like that's it's the same kind of thing really. So then a lot of people they can't tell how they play because they don't know what they sound like really because they have no clue. I mean it's important to get a teacher I think,
Hmm.
and I take lessons on and off for years and years. You know, and if you want to get better, it helps you. Mike Stern, the guitar player that I've studied with before recently, he takes lessons all the time still, and he's a professional. He's like one of the
That's
great guitar players of all time. Jazz, and he still takes lessons. So it's important.
that's awesome.
But so let me do this right now. I'm going to put these headphones on real quick. Hold on one second. Okay, here we go. So, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can.
Rod, you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you're soft. Oh, oh yeah. So, okay, taking the headphones off, but what's happening is the echo will come into the computer, but it's okay. Yeah, yeah. So, can you hear me now, Rod? Rod, you hear me? Do you hear me? You can't hear me now. No? Do you hear me, Rod?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, good, good, good. Just making sure. So, okay, okay, good. So let's see how that sounds now, because someone was saying they were having a
Okay.
hard time hearing me. So let me try with these headphones and see what happens. One second. Let me see. Let me try these now. These are a little short. Okay. Oh, that's good. So good. So now, before we continue, let's see. Would you like to play a song for us?
Sure, sure. It's I haven't played in front of anybody for in front of an audience for 34 years. So I'll give it a shot. Okay, Ron.
Yeah, yeah. Don't worry. Everybody loves you. Yeah, move back just a little bit.
I'll do one of
You
your
want to move?
arrangements, Ron. Of What a Wonderful World.
Great.
Sure,
And you can find this,
sure.
everybody, if you look on here. I put like let me show this real quick. This is a You can go to my discount offers page there and check it out, and check out all my cool offers, and that lesson's over there. Okay, go ahead, Rod.
All right, here we go.
I'll feature you. I'm gonna come off the screen first by myself.
Okay, you got it. Oh,
That's a
thank you,
that's
Ron.
a
I
great
appreciate it.
arrangement. Oh,
It's
that's okay.
yours.
You play better than me,
No.
and yeah, that sounds great, Rod. And you taught that, you learned that all by yourself too.
You helped me a little bit with the arrangement as well when I would message you. And that's the one thing that's really nice about being one of your Patreon supporters is that you get back to me right away when I have a question about the arrangement and how it's played. And I feel that that's the wonderful thing about being one of your supporters, that you get back to me, you interact with me. And I really appreciate that, Ron.
Oh man, you're welcome. You know what? And it's funny too. I have a bunch of patrons, maybe 50 altogether. Different levels, and you're one of the few people that gets back to me because it's kind of weird. A lot of people just support what I do, but you're like you're really into playing guitar, and you actually practice, I think, more than me. You know, and you did a great job. You have some great comments here. Look at this. Patrick Mahomes says, "I'm just kidding." That was majestical. I don't know. I don't know who YYZ is. You know them?
I don't.
And then there's also Cora Corion. So awesome. And of course, your wife has to say something nice. Gina. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. That was great, man. And and you did a great job for being on like live video playing. Because it's not easy to do that. Even me, I'm like playing. I'm going, oh my god. Believe it or not, I'm getting better playing like live myself. And it's not easy to do for someone who's never had really live experience. It's really amazing, actually.
But
Oh,
Ron,
someone.
your arrangement is really beautiful. Those chords, I the way that you voice them are it's very beautiful, and I really like that a lot.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that, Rod. And everybody, just so you know, again, you can just go to that link right there, and I'm showing right there, and you can get all my arrangements and cool things right there that Rod's talking about. I put them in the comments. I'll put it in the comment again, so you have it. And then before we continue, I want to play like I want to show you some video. I want to show you some couple of things that are really cool. I want to show you this. Uh, I want to show you right now a photo of us on at NAM when we were hanging out at NAM. Look at this, Rod. Look at that picture together. Isn't that nice? Let me hide this. This hide current comment. This that's us. Where is that? It looks like we're upstairs at the Anaheim Convention Center. When I
That
was
was at
hanging out with
the
you.
show, actually, Ron. We are on our way to the gig with Alex Skolnick and George Cole.
Oh, nice. And that's a great photo. Um, I don't know who took that, but it was really nice. So what happened was, being a fan of mine, that's the exhibit hall. She thinks at NAM somewhere. Oh, that's a hotel, I think, actually.
It is.
That's I think that's that was the Marriott we were playing at. So what was really cool was that as a patron also, like, and and a friend, of course, is that I invited Rod and his wife to the NAM show. Got him free passes and everything. And they, you had like a little bit mini guitar vacation, didn't you?
I sure did.
Yeah, let me show what Gina's saying. Gina said it was a great experience. Yes, that was at the Marriott. Yeah, great. I'm glad you had a great time, Gina. Your wife is really nice. We had dinner over there, and this you're like one of my true fans that actually had a great. And she says it was great meeting both me and my wife Michelle. It was really great fun to hang out with you, Rod. It was crazy too to deal with everything over there where I wasn't it. You know, it's like all the people, like it's noisy. And one thing. What was your experience like at the NAM show? Actually,
Oh, it was a great experience, Ron. I really appreciate. I just wanted to say thank you first for taking me and letting us go with you and hang out with you pretty much the whole time we were at NAM. It was a great experience. I've always wanted to go to NAM since I was in junior high, since I first heard about it back in, say, 1987, 1988, when I first heard about NAM and saw pictures. I've always wanted to go. and you helped me, go there, and I really appreciate it. It was awesome seeing all the guitar makers, especially, and then running into some guitarists that I've followed before, um, and seeing some, yeah, just seeing some tremendous, beautiful guitars out there.
Yeah, yeah. You know what's really funny about it too? I mean, so everybody experiences NAM differently. So I used to go and just try to like get guitars and try to see if I could get free guitars and picks and stuff. But now I'm like an influencer and creator. I go there to actually do business. So I started talking to I want to show you a video in a second. Um, you took this video. I was wondering some of the video you took like with those French young French bad blank guitar players. Remember those young guys we met? They were like fans of me. They ran up to me. Hey, Rod, I love you, man. Uh, it was funny. We were walking.
Yeah,
We were
I
walking.
remember that, Ron.
So I was walking. We were walking through just looking around on the last, Saturday, the last day I was going to stay there at the NAM, and this guitar player ran up to me. Man, Django Reinhardt's great grandson loves you. I was like, what? That was weird. And so what happened was, he got him on the phone, on live stream, like on video chat, and Django Reinhardt's grandson was going, "Wow, Ron Jackson!" I was like, "Whoa,
Hmm.
what? I don't even know who he is." And then next thing you know, I had walked by that booth before and I had seen these guys, and they have these little flat amps. They're called
Hmm.
Eminent, and they're really great. And what happened was, let me show you the comment. Some funny footage, huge posters of this album. Look at this. So that's a great comment. And what happened was, I started talking to them, and they said, "Come play with me, play with us." So you filmed some of that, and I'm going to show you a little video of that. We'll talk more about it. Hold on, let me show you that media. I have a media asset I want to show you that you took. Let me see this. Yeah. You took that video. Really nice.
I did. Yeah, that was
You
awesome,
know,
Ron.
and what happened was these guys really virtuosic, playing fast all the time,
Hmm.
and and then I said, man, I have to, I don't usually, I can play fast, but I don't like doing it all the time because I don't, because I don't hear that all the time, and so I just started playing fast too, so, which is kind of weird to me, and but the thing that I found out later, so what happened, Rod, I gotta tell you the story. This is an interesting story. So after I played with these guys and hung out with these guys, the guy gave me a card from that amp company, and now I'm gonna be one of their influencers. They want me to start selling.
Oh, that's great to hear.
Yeah, yeah, because they said, "Wow, you are incredible," and and I told them I sell amps to other people. So I talked to them, and there's a reason why they he told me why those guys were playing fast. I was like, why are they playing so fast? I was talking to the guy on the phone, and they said, and loud, and they said because there's so much noise to cut through, we play fast and play loud so you can get people to come over to the booth because they were representing the amps. I said, well, I never thought about that actually,
Mhm.
playing loud and fast. They're really smart. So these kids are really well known in Paris. Actually, I found out. So these kids are like from the Django lineage, Django
Hmm.
Reinhardt lineage, and their father, the guy who played later, was their father, and
I
they were
see.
brothers. First, I see the guy that came up to me, and I didn't realize they were brothers because they looked different because one had glasses on,
Yes.
So they're both brothers, and that was their father, and they were staying with George Benson. They were staying with George Benson, and they had pictures with George Benson later at his house and hanging out in Las Vegas and stuff. So there were guests of George Benson.
Oh,
It was
wow.
really interesting, man. So I
Hmm.
had a great, you took some great video. You still do you have more video from that at all? That's all the video you had?
I might,
Yeah.
and I'll
If you could
check with
send me
Gina
the
as well and
yeah,
see.
if you could see, yeah, that would be great because I want to post that. That was some great video because I couldn't do it, because there was I'll show you later, but I don't know if you met this guy named Eric. I think we played one time at the promoter booth. he's a really well-known social
Hmm.
media guy. Eric Arsason from Sweden. Remember, did you see him
Okay,
at all?
I think I saw the video.
Well, anyway, he was there the first day, I think, or something like that. I don't think you were
Yes,
there. Did you see him? Did you meet us together?
I saw the video actually.
Oh, interesting. But anyway, he was like another social media guy that I met there. So let me put a little. I want to do a little what's it called? I want to put a little PSA right now while we're talking. You can take a little break. Watch this, everybody. Show this to everybody. Here we go. Thanks for watching my podcast, Keeping Tabs with Ron Jackson. Please follow me everywhere at Ron Jackson Music. Also, check out my website called www.ronjacksonmusic.com, and you can get cool merch like this. Take lessons with me. You're going to find the best cool things on the internet for jazz, guitar, 6 and 7 string. So I appreciate you guys, and I hope to see you in the next show. Thanks for watching. Good, good. Yeah, so I just got a video that I want to see if I can put up. Um, you know, and see if I could put this video up of us together. I'm trying to get it together, but where am I gonna? I'm trying to download this, but let me see if I can drag this to a folder. It's us meeting the first time. Let me see if I can put this in a folder to to show everybody. Hold on one second while we do that.
Sure.
Let me see.
Just continue as normal.
So let me try something here. Before we do that, let me show you another video while we're doing that. Rod, let me put on. I want to do my intro to Brand. I want to put my video Brandy on for a second so everybody can watch it. Watch this, everybody. Here we go. We'll start off with Will You Sleep Behind the hard one.
Okay.
And then we'll do Brandy to take it easy after.
Whatever you want, man. I'm cool.
I know.
I think it was a-
He's easy.
Where'd I find that thing?
Yeah. Have you seen that video?
That's awesome, Ron. Yeah, I haven't seen that one actually.
It's on my YouTube channel.
Oh,
That's
great, great.
yeah. So let me show you another video. I want to show you some more. There's another photo of us together.
Sure. My
With
daughter loves that song.
oh, thanks. Oh, I'll tell you more about that. So this is us together with Alex Skolnick. You see that? Nice,
Yes. Yes. That was awesome.
Yeah. With Alex, he's a great guy. And then you
Very
can show
nice
us your
guy.
brother. And that's us together with a picture
Oh, yeah.
of the metal guys,
Yes.
the metal gods.
Yeah.
We saw that concert, man. That was amazing, man. It was really crazy.
Yeah.
And so I want to ask you a couple more questions. So do you get to travel in the States at all? Do you want to come by New York sometime?
I would love to. That would be great, and take a in-person lesson with you.
Yeah. Next time I'm over there, we can probably do that. I'm planning to come over in the fall, And so, just letting everybody know. So, what is your background? Where are you from originally? Actually, I wanted to ask you about those questions. And where were
Actually,
you born? 'Cause you're
yeah, I was
Filipino.
born
I'm half
here in
Filipino
San
origin.
Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah, here. Yeah,
Right.
that's right.
So you're from San Diego, and you're a Filipino in origin, yes?
Yes, I am, and I've lived here all my life.
Wow. So, but you were born in the States. So it's funny because I was born in the Philippines, and I used to know the language, but you never learned the Filipino language at all, did you? You said.
I could understand it better than I can speak it, actually.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. You can understand it. I can't even understand it anymore.
Yeah. Oh.
You know, and that's interesting because I forgot the language, and have you got a chance to travel in the States at all a little bit?
The last time my daughter, my wife, and I took a vacation traveling, we went to Hawaii. We went to
Mm.
the island of Kauai, and that was a lot of
I've
fun.
been to Hawaii, but when I was a kid. So I grew up in a military family and moved around a lot, and
Mm,
that was interesting. So we moved a
yes.
lot, but I don't remember Hawaii. I wanted to go there to play a couple years ago, but I just didn't work it out. It was just too logistically too difficult when I did
Mm,
this tour. Ended up doing a Midwest tour, but I want to get there and play, man. And it's just I heard it's really amazing over there. Unfortunately, for that fire that happened, that destroyed that whole. I forget which town, but that was really terrible, man. All the
yes.
and all
Ron,
the
can I
fires
mention
happening
something
right
actually?
now. Huh? Go ahead.
Um,
Go ahead.
can we go back to Nam, actually? Can I
Sure.
share something about Nam?
Sure.
Um, Hanging out with you those 2 days that we did, 3 days, it was so awesome to see how you're working. Like you said, you're not looking for guitars this time or amps or effects. You're actually networking and meeting people like companies to be like an artist endorsee, for example, or to endorse a product. And it was just so awesome to see. I mean, it's probably past my time to become a professional musician, but I saw how you were working. I was following you around and how you were networking, trying to find the right people to talk to. And that's really very inspiring to see that you're still working, no matter, we were running around that whole convention, we were going upstairs, we were going downstairs to meet with Yamaha. Who else did we met with D'Angelico, that we went downstairs to Presonus, and just seeing how you're working. You're already an established musician, but you're still working hard at it. And I really believe that whatever you work at, Ron, that you're going to achieve it because of your hard work. It's not like you're letting things just fall and just say, oh, I'm just going to let it happen. I see you working hard, Ron, and I hold your guitar while you're talking to people, and just watching you. I was observing how you were, and it's just so awesome. And just if you have a chance to hang out with Ron like I did, just you can see how he works so hard and so professional. So I just really commend you, Ron, and you and your wife.
Thanks so much.
You two
Rod,
were
man,
awesome.
You're a great guy. It was great. You're a really nice, great guy. And I consider you a friend. As well. You know what I mean? And and it's funny. The music business is hard, everybody. So because I don't like have a job, like a job per se. Like people have jobs, where they sit in an office, or I don't know, whatever you do. It could be anything, and you get all the you get your benefits, and you get all this stuff. You get your health insurance. With me, I always had to go, pay for everything. I always have to find work all the time, and so when for example, at a trade show, like I mentioned earlier, at a trade show, it's actually more of in the beginning, I didn't look at it as a networking event, but now I do, because there's so much going on at NAMM. There's thousands of brands. You got to go, and I can go to Orange Amps, where they give you those free bags, those free orange bags. I think you got one. But I don't want to play Orange Amp. I don't play Orange Amps. I just want the free bag. Anyway, just joking. But anyway, but I go to the places I know that I want to work with. I want to go to places I want to work with, and just say, look, here's what I do. I work with all these brands. I make them money. Also, because you know what? When you're a musician, you need to find different ways of making income. So right now, you're on my YouTube channel, everybody, and YouTube. I'm a YouTube creator, and YouTube encourages me to give a super chat. I didn't do this during this live stream, but if you can give a super chat to help support my channel, that's how I make a living. Different ways of making streams of income. From in the music business, I do deals with Hendrix and amps, Cremona guitars. If you buy a Cremona guitar, you get you can get 15% off the guitar on their website, but also I get a commission too for selling you that 15%. But because Cremona needs artists like me to actually present guitars. Let me see. I just got a comment here. Let me look at these chats here, private chats. So those type of things are very important when you're a musician. And Rod was seeing how I work like that. You know what I mean? Let me see if it works. So let me see. I'm going to show you a couple of other PDFs of us right now. I want to present another PDF of us together, because let me see. I think I only have that one image of us. I'm going to show you a couple more things that I did with Rod. Actually, Rod took another great video. Let me see if I can show you this one. Oh, this one. Let me show you this one, Rod. You took this video with the Gypsy guys again. Let me show you this one. So you know what? Those you see the guys in the back on the left. I was talking to those guys this week. You know, and they want to work with me. And if you look in the video, I'll show you the video one more time, everybody. If you look in the back, the amps are really interesting. They're all flat. You like
They
that? You
are.
like this? Let me show you that. So if I stop right there where the other guitar player was on the right, there's a small one. So I'm gonna be actually someone that's gonna help sell those amps for them. And they run about $1,700 actually, which is actually for the quality. It's a different size amp. It doesn't weigh that much, but it has a big speaker and it can handle a lot of power. And I want to see how they work. So I'm going to be getting one in a couple of months from them.
Awesome.
Then I'm going to try to get them to store. So that's what I was doing. So when I walked up there and I started playing, these guys wanted to jam, but at the end, I wanted to talk to the guy because I want to help sell those amps. But that person there, I think his name was Bruce. He's a well-known speaker maker. He makes his company's been doing speakers for years all over the place. Kind of like Celestion. I'm a Celestion artist, everybody too. And what happened was, when I told him I was a Celestion artist, he made him more interested of having me promote his speakers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to bring him to these stores locally and try to get him into stores because they're trying to find influencers like me to help put him in stores, to pick up. But if you want a high quality amp or speaker, that's what they cost actually nowadays. My little Hendrickson Bud 6 costs $1,400 now. The little thing I have, but it's worth it because you get what you pay for. If you get a cheap amp, you get a cheap amp. If you get a quality amp, you get a quality amp. That's how it works, really. You can't. There's no way around it, really, to me. You know what I mean? So I mean, it was great to so those are kind of things that Rod was talking about, meeting people and all these deals and stuff. But I do that. I have to do that every day, everybody. That's the problem. Let me see. So let's go, Rod. It says let's go to New York City. Someone's saying. Let me see that comment. I guess you know this person.
Oh yes, my cousin. It would be fun to go with her. She loves New York.
Oh yeah. You should come visit. Yeah. So just so you know, everybody, I don't have a picture. You saw Alex. I couldn't put a picture up. Maybe I can, but I wanted to show you a picture with the SFNY guitar trio. And what happened was, let me see if I can add another one. So I'm going to add a photo of us so you can see it when we were at NAMM of me and Alex. And here it is. I'm going to put this one up right here. Take a look at this one, everybody. Let me show you this one. This is the NYC, the SFNY guitar trio. See that? Let me remove that comment for a second. So look at that. That's on the NAMM stage at the Marriott. And I don't know who took that picture, but it's a great picture, no?
It is. It is.
Yeah.
And
So,
meeting
we had a
Alex
great
and
time.
George was awesome.
Oh, yeah, that was a great gig. And let me hide this. So, before we continue, everybody, please, Rod, what's your social media for everybody to know about?
Oh, it's you know what, Ron? You actually tagged me in the posts. It's Rod and Sushi. That was my name and my dog.
Oh,
So
you have
if
a dog named Sushi?
yeah, well, we had to put her down in December,
Oh.
so it was a rough end of the year.
Yeah.
So so you can that's my social media thing, I guess. And if you ever like to talk about guitars or amps or jazz, I'd love to do that with you.
Let me see. There's a PDF that my wife wants to show. Let me see if I can show them for us let me see if I can put this PDF for you. Let me see slides of PDF. Let me go to my Google and see if I can find them right now from the NAMM show. Let me see. Share drives. Uh, Here. Okay, Rod. Oh, let me see if I can put some of these up here. Okay, hold on.
Yes, yes, Ron.
Okay, let me show you this. We're going to show you one at a time. So that's the one we
Hmm.
just saw. So let me get another one. Let me look. I want to show you another one. Oh, let me see. Present. So I'm going to show you another one. Um, 1 second. Let me see. Hold on. Let me just
And
see.
John Petrucci, he came to your gig to watch you guys, and that was a lot of fun. John Petrucci of Dream Theater, and we got a chance to meet him.
Oh yeah, this is Celestial one that you took a picture of. This is what you
Yeah,
took. This one. Take a look. This one. Let me show you this one. You took that picture of me
I
and
did. Yeah.
Celestion. You know what's really surprising about that too is that I didn't know I was in that catalog. That's what really surprised me, right? I never told you that. So I was like,
That's a great picture.
I know it's a great picture of a great photographer that did my album covers, and Chris is his name, and he's really great. So, but I was talking to the guy that signed me up with Celestion about 5 years ago, and I was at the booth. I actually have some video. I'll post. I haven't had time to post all my NAMM stuff. And when you showed me that, I was like, "What? I didn't know. They never told me." I was like, really. I was like, "Wow, this is wild, man. It's really a great feature, and it's next. I'm next to Joe Satriani,
Oh,
in the catalog, one of the top guitar players in the world. I'm like, wow, man. I felt really honored to be on that
mm.
roster. I'm actually honored of some of the deals I have and some of the collaborations. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And Rod saying, I didn't know Ron was so famous.
Ron, it's funny because I brought that catalog. I just grabbed it and put it in my bag, and then when I got back to the hotel, I started flipping through it, and I'm like, "Is that Ron?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, that is!" I showed my wife, and I had to take a picture of it, and I sent it to you. And
Uh-huh.
the rest is, now it's just so wonderful,
Let me
to
show you
see
some other
that, and you're
photos too.
surprised by it. So that was
I was
really cool.
surprised too, and what my wife actually actually she we found the catalog online on their website. Now let me see. So let me show you this one. I'm going to add another one. Let me add another one. There's some more stuff that you took in my computer. Let me upload a file. Let me see. Oh, there's some more. Oh yeah. So let me see. Oh, so yeah, these are the brochure covers. Here's what the brochure looks like, everybody. That Rod found. Let me show you this. It's okay. Let me see. Oh, it's processing. It's taking too long. But anyway, before we keep going, everybody, um, let me just say thanks for Rod for having for being on here and all the people that are watching. And again, please follow me everywhere at Ron Jackson Music. It's the same at Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, um, LinkedIn, um, X, rated X, everything.
Oh, uh,
So you know what I mean. And so just follow me everywhere. And also you can follow me at bands in town. When I come to your city, you can actually see where I'm playing. Uh, I'd like to thank all my sponsors like Cremona Guitars. The guitar I have here from Cremona. Um, please check them out. Go to my offers page, which is right here in this comment. Let me show you. Oh, I don't think I can do that now. Oh yeah, I can't do that. But there's a comment here that you could check out, and where you can get all my discount offers. So just so you know, everybody, I'm a Fender partner. There's a video coming out of a new guitar, a new Jazzmaster I received. I can't show it to you yet. One of the guitars I have, if I can get that guitar from the living room over here, uh, over there that you have? Can I see that for a second? Oh yeah, here. I have some my roadies coming over. Let me show you this guitar.
Original gopher. The original.
So this is one of the guitars that Fender has me presenting. Let me show you. So I did a video with this last October. So these are one of the guitars that I have. It's called a Starcaster. Everybody. It's a really great guitar for the price. It's only $400, and they're always on sale. So if you go to my offers page, you can get these at a discount. Just hit my link, and also, I'm a True Fire influencer too, and a True Fire partner. You can get True Fire for a really great price, and many people have signed up from my True Fire link, and there's all kinds of things there for yourself. I know Rod's been on True Fire for a long time. Yes. Yes.
I have.
Oh yeah. You told
And
me.
I'm using Fender as well.
Yeah. Which one is that one actually? Again.
This is a Vintera 60s Telecaster I actually replaced the pickup with a Seymour Duncan.
Oh yeah. So he's mentioning Seymour Duncan because I've been a Seymour Duncan artist for 25 years now. I don't know if these are Seymour Duncan pickups on here, but we went to buy Seymour Duncan. Actually, did we go together? You said
We
hi?
did.
Yeah. I'm a Seymour
Yes.
Duncan. That was the director of artist relations we saw. So I have I have maybe 10 or 15 high-end pedals from Seymour Duncan that I need to use more often. And then I have all my guitars are equipped with Seymour Duncan pickups. Even my Benedetto is a Seymour Duncan actually, made for Benedetto.
Mm-hmm.
They're a great company. So you can go to my website and check out all these cool deals, everybody, right now, and get your stuff. So Rod, I really appreciate you, man, coming on the show. It's been really fun, and we're gonna wrap it up here. And thanks for coming on the show. And I hope to see you soon. And I really appreciate meeting you and your wife, and you guys actually coming out from San Diego, spending the whole weekend in Anaheim or wherever you stayed, and just hung out and soaked up all this music, and and you got to see all kinds of great people. Yeah. Let me see. I want to show you one more thing before we finish. I want to present this thing, this one more PDF before we go. Let me show you. Someone wants me to show you this one. The power. Where is that? Where's that at? I don't see that though. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, take a look at this, everybody. I'm just gonna come up. It's gonna take a second to show up. Oh yeah, show me. This is. I was next to this picture. Look at that. In the catalog, I was next to one of actually. When you were at the NAMM show, guess who Alex's guitar teacher was? As a kid.
Joe Satriani.
Yeah, Joe Satriani. And so was
Yeah.
George Cole, the other guitarist in that
Oh,
trio.
really? Wow.
Yeah, they both studied with Joe Satriani. Even though George is
didn't know
older
that.
than us, he studied with Joe Satriani too. He was
cool.
He was the Bay Area's premier teacher until he started becoming more known. And what would you say? And so he actually used to teach Steve Vai in Long Island because they were both from Long Island here in New York.
Mhm.
Then he moved to the Bay Area, I think to I don't know where, San Francisco or wherever he lived, And Alex was a student as a kid, like 15 or I don't know how old he is. You could ask Alex next time you see him, and then. And then he was the top guy to learn how to play rock guitar, And I got into Joe Satriani later because I'm more of a jazz guy, and but Steve Vai studied with him in Long Island, and then so did Alex, and so did George. A lot of people studied with him. A lot of great guitar players. So that's a really great guy. I heard he was an excellent teacher, and I've seen videos of him. Someone won a contest, take a lesson with Joe Satriani, and the way he talked to this guy, he was playing one of his Joe Satriani things that he learned. It was on YouTube, and then Joe Satriani said, "Well, he said, it sounded good, the guy. It sounded pretty good. And he said, you could even do better by locking in with the drums, playing like this. It was really good, man. I was like, wow, this guy's a really good teacher. But he stopped teaching after he became famous like that. He just stopped teaching. I still teach, but I still like teaching, and I don't tour like Joe Satriani does all the time either, So we actually recorded with Joe Satriani's engineer when we were in California.
Wow.
We're going to release a couple of songs with that trio, everybody, the SFNY guitar trio. So go check that out soon. Let me look at the new comments with the bottom here. George Cole taught Green Day. Oh yeah, George Cole. Biker Chick said George Cole taught Green Day's guitar players. That was a guitar teacher. George Cole he always says that. I taught Green Day's guitarists. I'm like, okay, wow. You're famous for that, aren't you? Yeah. So anyway, everybody, thanks, Rod, for being on the show. I want to leave you guys with an announcement at the end here, and I really appreciate you, George, for everything and being such a big fan of mine, and moderator on my YouTube, a patron on my Patreon.
Thank you, Ron.
Oh, you're welcome, man.
And I think I'm your first Patreon guest, right?
Yes, I'm trying to get.
Yeah.
So if you join my Patreon, everybody, just so you know, you're eligible to be a guest on my show as well. So a lot of my patrons, are just like fans of mine that just support me, but there's a couple of people that I think would be interested in being on my show. A Czechoslovakian guitar player that just joined, so I'd like to have him. Let me see what there's a comment. Yeah. So you know what, everybody, if you can, if you could super chat me or Zelle me at Ron at ronjacksonmusic.com to help support my show, or super chat me, that would be really great to help me continue presenting cool content. Every Cash App is Ron Jackson Music everywhere, etc. And if you liked my show, please share it as well. And if you liked it, you super chat me. And PayPal is also the same thing, Ron at ronjacksonmusic.com. That would be great. Definitely subscribe or follow me as well at Ron Jackson Music. And join my Patreon too at Ron Jackson Music, everybody. So thank you for watching. And let me hit my banner here and say bye-bye to everybody. And let me see my media assets, they call it. And I'm going to leave you with this clip. And it's the end of my show. And we'll see you guys very soon, okay? Thank you, Rod. Great job, Rod.
Thank you, Ron.
For being your first podcast and first live stream. And Rod, keep practicing that 10 hours a day now.
I will.
Okay, I'll see you soon. So
Thank you, Ron.
We'll see you guys. Thanks for watching my podcast, Keeping Tabs with Ron Jackson. Please join my Patreon at patreon.com/Ron Jackson Music, and you'll get cool perks like picks, books, vinyls, CDs, and downloadable lessons. And you can even score a lesson if you join the new Patreon referral program, where you can earn a free half-hour lesson for referring somebody who joins my Patreon for a year, and also get a discount of 10%. And most of all, you can be on my show called Keeping Tabs with Ron Jackson, my new podcast. So join my Patreon, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you, and thanks for watching.